Hello and welcome to our Lice salon. How can I help you? Okay. Did you make an appointment with us? Ooh, okay. I'm so sorry. We are currently accepting only by appointment. Yeah, we've been pretty filled up. We had 2 schools with lice problem and other scalp issues, so we've been packed. But let me see. I think I remember we had a cancellation. Let me just check, okay? Can you tell me about the issue that you want to resolve with us? Is it lice, scalp issues? Okay, that will definitely need a scalp inspection. Let me see. We did have a cancellation for a lice check up. Let me see if I can actually squeeze you in. We have one in about 10 minutes. We have another slot that was free. Yeah, that one got free, but it's until like 5 hours. Okay, very well. So since you didn't make an appointment, we need to get some information before I can pass you with our lice technician. Okay? Normally we will do this by the phone, but you are walking. Oh yeah, we normally do take walk-ins. It's our main service, but we had this outbreak with the schools, so it got really hectic this week. So sorry about that. Yeah, I know. I have many clients like that came and they had issues, and yeah, we had to turn them up, but you're lucky we had a spot on. Okay, do you have any sort of allergies such as soaps, detergents, food, grass, anything like that? Do you suffer of hypersensitivity in your skin? Meaning that maybe sometimes you get a little bumps when you try new things like makeup, body creams, anything like that touches your skin. Okay, no hypersensitivity. Very good. Have you ever had a service like this before? With parents, okay. What do they normally use, if you recall? Home remedies, okay. So you haven't tried any medication for this kind of issues before? How about shampoos? Never had an issue like this one. Okay. Just out of curiosity, did you went into this school? I cannot really tell you the name of the schools because of privacy, but what we're dealing right now with this outbreak is between these 2 schools in the district that is nearby us. You did went there. Okay. In the kitchen area. Okay, so I'm gonna circle it out. That is from the same outbreak. I don't know what happened there, but we had today alone 20 kids and the staff, and also from the administration. And now you don't work there directly, right? Must be a really big problem. They definitely need to close there and do a full cleanup. Okay. Yeah, it's very important to know about the allergies because the type of shampoos that we use, and for what we know at the moment with the outbreak, It's a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay. No allergies whatsoever. Perfect. How about hypersensitivity with shampoos and conditioners? Maybe that, let's say some shampoos make you itchy or like a burning sensation, anything like that? Do you recall what kind of shampoo? Well, Head and Shoulders tend to do that, yeah. But let's put it here. No, we don't use that shampoo. We use our own brand. Okay. Let me see if they are available now. We might have to wait a couple of minutes more. But that's okay. We give us time to fill out this information. That is very important. Now I will need your name, please, just to put it in the file. I'm not wanted to scare you. This is just protocol for us in case of emergency. Let's say, I don't know, you get something in your eyes. Nothing happens. It has never happened with us, but in case that something happens, do you have a contact for emergencies? A friends, family member? No, we never had any issues like that, but we're trying to cover in case that it happened. And the name of the person. Okay. Ready? Okay. We are ready to squeeze you in. If you can follow our Lice technician here, they're gonna lead you into the grooming area. Okay? Hope that it helps. I'm Dr. Whispers. Welcome to our research center. Can I have your full name, please? Okay, I have you here. So you have been exposed to lice recently. What is your line of work? You work with children. Okay, yeah, it's pretty common. So let me explain you what we're going to be doing today. In our research center, we are looking for new and improved ways to combat lice on people, adults or children. So we're going to be trying a few methods that are not in the market right now to try to get rid of lice. So we're going to do a full scalp inspection to see how big is your infestation. Then we're going to be moving to the removal with different types of tools that we're trying today that we want to take out in the market, and also some drops that we have been developing to combat this pest. And at the end of our research, we are going to do a full shampoo helping you get rid of your lice completely. But during the meantime, we're going to be trying different types of products that we have here that we are researching right now to see if they work and they are good enough to go out in the market, and see how we can improve the formula. If they don't work, if they don't get rid of the lice properly during our test, we're going to be using one of our products that is already out there and that works perfectly. Okay, so I just need you to sign here, and let me show you. I need you to sign here and right here your initials that you're agreeing to our terms that we're going to be using experimental methods on you. There's nothing that is going to be harmful, but we're just going to see if they work fast enough to get rid of the lice. Okay, very good. So just sign here. Good. And now your initials here. Thank you. Very well. So now just sit comfortably. First of all, we're going to start with your inspection. Can you tell me when did you notice this infestation? When do you start getting the symptoms of itchiness? Okay, so it's pretty recently. Yeah, they work very, very fast. Okay. Are you in a comfortable position? You can recline your chair if you want. Yeah? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna be starting first on the front. Okay. We are trying now a new product that we are developing here. We already have this in the market in Mexico, so you're gonna see right here that it says words in Spanish because this product is already in Mexico and it has worked pretty great, but the markets are pretty different in Mexico and here in the US, so we're gonna try if it works here. So this is a special comb that we are developing right now. We might add some changes. It looks like a regular comb, but the bristles are very different. And as you can see here, looks like a regular comb, but in the end it has a little trap that gets caught the lice in these parts. So when we do the combing, they end up getting caught in these little traps that we call them. And why we use this is because these bristles are soft enough not to damage the hair or pull the hair too much, because with metal bristles that we normally use on our lice products can be a little bit harsh and pull hair and even pull off some of the hair completely. So we want to prevent that and make it more comfortable for our clients. Okay, so we're going to start first with this. Okay, I have to do first a visual inspection. Let me get my magnifying glass here. Okay, let me just stand up for a little bit to check on this area right here. Since I'm going to be working in sections, we're going to start first in your forehead area right here, and we're going to be moving down to your sides right here in this area, and at the end we're going to check on the back. Okay. Normally lice love the frontal part in the forehead area right here, so we gotta check this area thoroughly. Make sure that we know where the clusters are, cluster of lice. I'm going to be taking a few notes while I'm doing this. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, they love this part, especially right in the middle. It's where they end up staying most of the time. So, okay, we're going to focus here. Sometimes when our clients have problems with lice and they have very thin hair or even crispy hair that pulls, the normal combs pulls their hair, they don't like that. Who likes to get their hair pulled, isn't it? Okay, so you're definitely a good candidate because your infestation is at the mid-range, as we call it. Okay. Right here. We're going to focus a lot of our attention in this area in particular. So what do you do with kids? Are you a teacher, nurse? A nurse. Okay. Yeah, pretty common. We got a lot of teachers here, especially elementary school kid teachers. So we are very happy to have your help to get the research, because normally we don't like to do this with kids. They get bored pretty easily, and all this testing can be a little bit too much for them. So we prefer when we have adults to do this. But our main clients, 70% of the time, are kids. But hair is hair. Okay. Good. This area is also a cluster here that we're gonna be taking care of. We're gonna deal with the back in a little bit. Just gonna part your hair a little bit so I can see better. Okay, good. Thank you. Now, can you tell me, on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst itchiness that you had, and what level are you right now? Okay. Have you been taking any type of medication to get rid of them yourself? Okay. Have you been trying to extract them yourself? Okay, good. Now, it is time for the comb. So let's start here on this area. I want you to let me know the moment that you feel that I'm pulling too much for your taste. Okay? If it gets uncomfortable also. If you feel that I'm pulling too harsh. Okay? I want to know everything. You doing okay? So yeah, they get trapped here. Now with this, it's very important to remove it. Let's continue. Okay, there is some fallout. Let me put a cover on you, okay? Like so. I'm going to clip it to the back. Good. Let's continue. Okay, you felt that pulling. You're feeling good? Okay, let me know if you feel Anything weird that you don't like, okay? It's important to know if it's comfortable for you, if I'm not pulling, okay? That's the whole point of the test. Yeah, it's catching quite a lot of lice here. Let me just wash it off. Good. You feeling any discomfort? You're okay. Good. Okay, I'm gonna take a sample of the lice to send it to the lab, okay? Okay, that's enough. Let me just label it. I'm not gonna be putting your name, I'm just gonna put your file number, okay? Good. Now we're just gonna start with the next one. Put up my notes. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. During the comment, do you felt any discomfort? You can say yes or no, you don't know. Okay. During the comment, did you feel relaxed? Okay. During the comment, did you felt that I was pulling your hair too much with the brush? I'm sorry, with the comb? Thank you. Now, our next product here, it's a very, very small one. The bristles are barely visible. This is made specifically to remove the lice directly from the scalp. So we're gonna be pulling just like this in the scalp where the little lice are. We're not gonna be pulling all the hair to the back. Okay, this is part of a kit. It comes with this one, and it comes with a regular comb, which is this one right here. As you can see, the bristles are pretty long and metallic, but we have already tried that one. That is the normal kind of comb that we have, but we want to add this to the kit. So normally what you should do is use this one first on the scalp to remove the lice from the root of the hair, then move down with the other comb to comb the rest of the lice out. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same. I want you to let me know if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel I'm pulling too much. Okay, I'm gonna be standing up for this because I need to be very close to it. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it pulls a lot of the lice here. I just remove it. Let's continue. How are you feeling? Okay, just want you to be comfortable. Yes. Okay. So that took good care of the lice in the crown of your scalp. Do you feel me pulling your hair too much? It was a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, in a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being very uncomfortable that you cannot bear it, and 1 being just barely uncomfortable, how could you rate it? Okay. Overall, how do you like the idea of a scalp lice comb? Okay. Thank you. Now we're gonna be moving with the drops. What this drop, the first one, does is completely kill the lice. This helps remove it faster with just shampooing your hair without combing. Okay, what this does is kill the little bug and it will slide completely off of your hair very easily just with shampoo. That's the main idea of these drops. So we're gonna be trying that. Then this one, it comes in an oil form, which it will help separate the lice from the hair, but most easily than with just combing. Okay, I'm gonna be parting your hair half and half, so I can take a sample of the two sides, and I'm gonna do the drops in each side. Okay. Good. Now, let's start with this side. This will come in a form of a mini bottle shampoo that you're going to be applying it first before your regular shampoo. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit there. Now we are going to set now the oily drops. Now we're gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes while I'm finished with my notes, and then we're gonna check how they look. Okay. Now, during this test, I want you to let me know if you feel any weird sensation in your scalp where I apply the drops. If it feels cold, if it feels hot, if it's more itchy than usual, if it's uncomfortable, if you feel pain or whatever. Let me know every single detail. Okay, it's very important to us to know what you feel during the application. Feels fresh. Okay, that's one of our goals, to feel comfortable while wearing it. Now let's check again. I'm gonna use my magnifying glass again. Good. Good, good, good. I don't see any movement. Looks nice. Okay. Get a new comb here. Let's check on this side. There's no movement, but okay. Good. Any discomfort? No? Okay, besides feeling fresh, your scalp feeling fresh, any other sensation? It feels too oily? Could it be uncomfortable oily? Okay, it just feels very oily to you. Like you're applying mayonnaise. Okay. Yeah, we need to know every single detail of your experience with it. So that's a good feedback. Now, let's put this here. And we're gonna try our last product here. Now, this is an on-the-go kind of mini shampoo. Let's say that you're driving and you start feeling the itchiness of the lice. You already know that you have lice, but let's say that you haven't been able to take care of them. So you have the lice and you're feeling the itchiness and it's bothering too much, and you're on the go. You're gonna be applying this directly to the area that is itching you the most. So you're gonna be applying it, and it's gonna alleviate the discomfort of the itchiness. It's not gonna remove the lice, but it's gonna make you feel more comfortable while you're taking care of them. Okay, I'm gonna apply it directly on these areas. Okay, will you say that you feel itchy on these areas right now? Okay, in a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being unbearable itchiness and 0 no itchiness at all, what is the level that you feel right now? Okay, a 3. Very good. On both sides? Yeah, equally? Okay, 3 on both sides. Now, so you're driving, you stop for a little bit, and you're going to be applying it directly to the area that is bothering you. Let's say 2 pumps, and then you're going to just smudge it a little bit, like so. You're going to leave it. Then we apply it to the other side, like so. And smudge it a little bit. Now it's supposed to work within 2 minutes. Okay, While we wait for that, let me know your reaction, how you're feeling, if it's the itchiness is fading fast or slowly. Okay, you're already starting to notice a difference. Okay, we should wait at least 1 minute to give a full result, but I want to know your reactions to it. Does it feel itchy, oily, or fresh, comfortable? Okay. Very good. And we have the minute. Now, can you tell me your level of itchiness from 0 to 5? A 1. Good. Very good. Perfect. It's still itchy on other parts, right? Yeah, but not on those areas. Okay, thank you so much. So that will conclude our testing of products. Now we're going to be moving to the shampoo to remove your lice, as I was saying first. During this, I'm going to be applying our star product that we have in the market right now. It feels really good on the scalp, and it's going to be refreshing and remove every single lice. So during this process, just relax and enjoy it, okay? Let me just prepare you. Don't worry, you don't need to do anything. We're going to do everything here in the chair. It's completely prepared for shampoo. Okay. It's going to completely cover you with a towel to protect your clothing from any drops of water that may fall out. Start applying this. Now, let's start with our star product here. I'll be applying it from the back and washing your hair, okay? I just need you to recline your head a little bit, okay? And I'm just going to pull up my bucket here, okay? Okay, very good. Here we go. massage a little bit on the area. I know if it hurts, okay? It's a little bit too soapy. Excellent. So your hair is very wet right now. If you would like, you can go to the next room. We have a hairstylist there that can do a blowout for you. Okay. And your compensation is gonna be right in the reception. You're just gonna give them your file number right here. Here we go. You're gonna give this to the receptionist, and then you're gonna give you your compensation. And right here in the room next door, you can have a stylist that is gonna fix your hair. You're gonna have a blow dry your hair or style it any way you want. Okay, the only thing that they don't do is a haircut, but just styling. It was a complete pleasure working with you. Thank you so much for your input. It's gonna help us a lot with our products. Okay, take care, and I hope to see you in our next trial. Goodbye. Karen, can you send the next one? Thank you. Hello, please take a seat. I'm ready for you. Hello, sweetie. Please take a seat. Can you tell me your name, please? Okay. And what is your grade? And the name of your miss or teacher? Okay. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. There has been an outbreak of lice. Do you know what lice is? Well, lice are little bugs, really tiny, that love to live in our hair. And they are really itchy and a little bit annoying. So we need to take a peek into your scalp, into your hair, to see if you have them, okay? Don't worry, you did nothing wrong. We're just gonna take a peek because there has been a lot of kids with these problems. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, okay? We have called your parents now, notifying them that we're doing this exam on your scalp and your hair so we can check on it, okay? So feel free to answer the question that I'm gonna ask, okay? Very good, sweetie. Okay, have you been feeling itchy in your head? Okay. How itchy do you feel? Is it really bothering you quite a bit? Okay, sweetheart, don't worry. When did this start? Well, we just started this school cycle, so shouldn't be that long. Okay, sweetie, thank you. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna be doing today, so you feel more calm and relaxed. First, I'm gonna inspect your hair. I'm gonna be using a couple of tools for this. First, I'm gonna be using a simple comb. Maybe you have seen it around in your house, or maybe you have one like this one. Very simple, isn't it? So I will be checking your hair with it. It has a little point here. I'm gonna poke you. Don't worry, just to part your hair apart. Okay. And I'm gonna be taking a closer look there with my magnifying glass that I have right here. It's right here. I'm gonna be checking inside your hair with this little tool right here. And if I find any bugs in there, I'm gonna remove them completely. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt at all. But if you feel uncomfortable at any moment, you feel it's too itchy or it tickles you, let me know so I will stop and we can start over. Okay? So don't worry about anything. I'm gonna be taking care of you. So I'm gonna start by checking your hair. I'm gonna start in this part here in the front. Okay? So what we just want to see is how it looks in here. Don't worry. If you get lice, it doesn't mean that you're dirty or you don't wash your hair or that you're a bad person, okay? Actually, this little box, these lice, love clean hair. It's their best home for them. They can have their babies in there, but it's not good for us, so we had to take a quick peek here. Okay, I'm gonna stand up so I can check better. We have to be very careful with this little box because we don't want them in your hair or anyone's hair. It can be very uncomfortable. You don't want to get itchy all the time, and sometimes when you're scratching too much you can hurt yourself, so that's why we have to take a peek into your hair. There has been quite a few kids that had it, I think from your class too, so don't worry, it's no one's fault. These things happened. It's very normal, especially in schools, and well, you just all came back from summer vacation. Okay, sweetie, I'm gonna be combing your hair now. Okay, sweetheart, yes, you do have lice. Don't worry, okay? Don't be sad. It's okay. It's completely normal. Okay, sweetheart? I'm gonna help you with them. You do have some. We're gonna get rid of them. Gonna be very, very careful. Okay, I'm gonna be checking now in the back. I have to take a peek where are they located the most, so we know where to focus our attention. Okay, sweetheart. So we can confirm you do have lice. Don't worry. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use to remove them. First of all, we have our very neat tool, the lice catcher. That's what I want to call it. As you can see, it's very different from the other comb. This has the bristles really, really close together. It is. They are made of metal, so it doesn't bend. So when we brush your hair like this, all the little bugs get stuck in here and they get trapped, so we can remove them completely. Okay, we're gonna do first this with your hair like this, completely dry, and then we're gonna wash your hair with a special shampoo that is gonna soothe your scalp so you feel more comfortable and you don't get itchy anymore. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Just part your hair first so we can work in sections, okay? I'm gonna start first in the front and we're gonna be moving to the back like that. Okay. So let me prepare this. Okay, sweetie. So I'm gonna be pulling your hair a little bit, but it shouldn't be hurting, okay? If it hurts at any moment, let me know so I can help you with that, okay? Here we go. So I'm putting a little cotton ball so it doesn't get going around. Yeah, here you can see them. So now it's very important to wipe it off every time we use it. We don't want them back in your head. I'm going to dispose them in the bath here so they don't go jumping around. Okay, don't worry, everything's okay. Okay, this is a tricky part because you have quite a lot of hair, so I need to be very careful how I remove them. I don't want to pull too hard. And hurt you like that. If you feel that I'm pulling too hard, let me know, sweetie. There's quite a lot here. They're very, very tiny, but they like to be close together, so they get into sections, and that way it's quite easy to spot them and remove them. Okay, it's really itchy. Okay, I'm gonna help you in a little bit. I'm gonna put you a spray into your hair that is gonna help you with the itchiness. Okay, let me just finish this section first. Okay, I know it's itchy, sweetie, I know. Okay. We are almost done with this section. There we go. Okay, let me see what we can use on you to soothe out that itchiness that you're feeling. Okay, I have it right here. Okay, this is gonna help while we work with the comb, because we need to do it like this. Okay, don't apply it all over your hair. Okay, and on top of that, a little mist of this that is gonna freshen up your scalp. Okay, now it's a little bit wet now, so I'm gonna be extra careful not to pull your hair too much, okay? Does it feel better? Much better. Excellent. So let's continue. Okay, trying to be very gentle here because there's a cluster and I don't want you to pull too hard your hair. You're doing great. Very good. After this, I'm gonna give you a very, very relaxing shampoo. It's gonna feel really great. It's gonna feel very cool. And I'm gonna give you a very cool hairdo too. So you can go back to your class feeling very nice and refreshed. Oh no, sweetie, don't worry, you don't have to go home. I'm gonna remove completely all the lice and you can go back to your class. It just takes a few minutes to remove. And then the shampoo, so you don't miss your day, okay? We don't want you to miss class. That looks good. Am I pulling too hard? Are you okay? Excellent. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, in the shampoo, I'm gonna put you on medication. I have talked to your parents, so it's okay with them. And what this medication will do is kill all the little bugs that may have escaped my comb, so that way they won't be itchy anymore. And the next time you shower, they're gonna fall off into the water drain. Very easy, isn't it? You're doing great. Okay, sweetie. This part is a little bit tricky. Here we go. Let me know if I'm pulling too hard, okay, sweetie? Don't worry, I won't get mad or anything. You can talk to me. Yeah, this area has a big cluster, so you have to be very careful not to let them jump around. Very nice. Is it itchy again? Okay, sweetheart. I'm gonna put it a little bit deeper into your scalp, so I'm gonna do a little massage so the itchiness doesn't get to you anymore, okay? I'm gonna apply this into my gloves. And I'm gonna do the massage directly, okay? Okay, I'm gonna be scratching like this. I'm gonna be very gentle, but I'm gonna go deep into your hair, okay? That way it's gonna feel much better. I'm gonna be doing it in the back too, okay, sweetheart? Then How are you doing? Much better? Excellent. Okay. So that should be better. How is the itchiness going? Better? Very good. So let's continue. We're almost done. We just need to finish 2 sections here. And we're gonna be ready to do that relaxing shampoo that I was telling you about. Most of the kids have fallen asleep during the shampoo, so don't worry if you fall asleep. Take like a little free nap in school. Good. Almost there, sweetheart. Oh, that's a big one. Since this one is full, let me just seal it up in a bag and dispose of it. We don't want it to be around. There we go. Okay, one more section to go. There we go, sweetheart. You are doing great. Very proud of you. You're not moving around, screaming, or anything. You're really brave. There we go. My earrings. You like them? Little bucketas. Isn't it cute? Okay, we are done. So let me dispose of this comb. And now let's prepare your hair for the shampoo, okay? Okay, this is the medication that we are going to apply first in all your hair. This is going to go deep into your hair and your scalp. That is where your hair is growing. And it's going to be killing all the little bugs so we can then wash them off with the shampoo, okay? The shampoo is also medicated, but this is the main medicine to completely make them go away, okay? Gonna cover your eyes. Good. Very gently scratching. Very, very gently. How does it feel? Good. Okay, now we're going to apply this. It's a little bit foamy. This is a special shampoo that we use for this. As you can see, it's very, very foamy. Okay, ready? Very good. How are you doing? Feeling good? Yes. Okay. Let's clean that up. There we go. We're gonna let that out for a little bit so we can move up to the shampoo. That is what's gonna kill all the little bugs, so we need to let it act for a little bit. We're gonna wait for a few minutes, okay? Do you want a color? I have some board games, some Legos. You okay? Well, I also have some candy that you may like. They're very, very nice, completely handmade. And would you like one? Okay, now let me open it. You can choose whichever you like. They are very yummy. Yeah, the orange one is especially good. Okay. You're welcome. So we need to check that the medicine is working out. Normally, as you have seen that it was white, it is going to be turning into a deep purple color. So the moment it turns to purple, we're gonna go to the washing station that is just right here. Do you see it? Okay. So let me just check that out. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely ready. Okay, sweetheart, can you follow me? Okay, let's go, please. I'm gonna scratch a little bit on the area. I know if it hurts, okay? It's a little bit too soppy. gonna scratch a little bit on the area. I know if it hurts, okay? It's a little bit too soppy. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna guide you to the chair. Almost there, almost there. Here, you can feel the chair. Okay, now sit here, please. Good. Let me just dry up your hair with the towel. Did it feel good? Yeah, I saw that you took a little nap there. Don't worry, it's okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, sweetheart, you did great. I'm very, very proud of you. You did very, very great. Now I'm gonna be checking your hair again to see if they are completely gone, okay? Now, I'm gonna be using a different comb. Remember that the other one was gray? So this one is black. I'm gonna be checking your hair, and hopefully we won't see any other bugs in there, okay? Okay, just gotta check up that they are completely gone. Do you feel itchy again? No? I'm so happy. You're gonna feel more comfortable now without the itchiness. Okay, very good. So, I didn't find any little bugs anymore. Your head is completely clear, sweetie. Congratulations, you did great. You were not moving or screaming a lot. You were just great. Okay, let me just sign up your pass, hall pass. Okay, and I'm gonna put down here that you're completely clear of lice. Don't worry, I have told your teacher that you were gonna miss this period, and you are just in time for the next one. Okay, so you're gonna go directly to your next class, and you're gonna be showing this note to your teacher. Okay, let me just sign it up. Okay, sweetie, you're gonna be showing this note to your teacher directly to them. Okay, and I'm gonna give you something for your parents. They already know what to do with it. Okay, I just need you to put this in your backpack. Okay, don't go directly to your backpack and put it there. Okay, they know what to do. This is just to use at home, so the little box doesn't return. Okay, so put this directly into your backpack. Okay, and this note to your teacher. Okay, sweetie, take care. Bye. Yes, please come in. Hello, sweetie. Please take a seat. We're gonna start in a moment.